Good bright morning to you, or afternoon, whatever. I don't know what time of day it is for you. Well, we're off running around with the dually, as you can see. We got we're down in the machine shop. Got a couple of things to do. And I've been seeing the comments on the 5.3. Thank you, everybody. I would love to dearly run that motor on the engine test stand, but I don't have a spare computer or the money to get a computer flashed and the wiring and everything to start that thing up on the engine stand. That one will have to go into the Suburban to be started. It ain't like the old school 350s where I run a power wire to the distributor and that. We're done. So yeah, it will have to go in. I would like to, but now that I've got that all tore apart or ready to go together, so yeah, I gotta go pick up a new puller to pull that gear off. Mine's too small. Wow. Here's another sad sign right there where that dirt is nice and dark. There used to be an old farm place and trees there. Farm ground. Right here, from there up to there was a farm. They just knocked it down to make farm ground. So anyway, go get this running done. Oh man, look at there. Dollars and dollars and dollars and dollars. Those knock sensors are not cheap. $60 a piece. Yay, yay, yay. Anyway, I tell you, this newfangled stuff is really a pain in the ass. I thought these 99 and the 96 Vortex were a pain, but I got over those. But this 5.3 stuff, this LS stuff, wow. Yeah, they run nice, but wow, getting them to run nice. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately, I'll be back down tomorrow, because I'll show you guys right now. There's a little gasket that goes behind this plate. The gasket wasn't in the kit, and you just can't get the gasket. And we got looking at this plate, it's starting to flake there. You can see both sides is starting to flake off, so we got a new one of those coming. Unfortunately, another trip. But otherwise, everything else, and the sad thing is, without that plate, I can't go on. I'm done. I'm stuck. We thought about trying to glue something. I can't remember the name of the sealer he was talking about using, but he's like, you know what? We don't want no trouble, so we're getting the plate. Been my motor, I might have probably just done that to see if it worked for me, but customers, no. You do it right, or you don't do it at all. So, and then here's a little. I had to take this down and see how shiny that is. Yeah, I'll explain what's going on with that later. But you might have to wait a while to see that. So, I got to babysit. The squirrel gets out of school early, so I might let her babysit the granddaughter and get to the shop and get done what I can, because. And thank you everybody too. I've been reading the comments. I know I shouldn't be hard on myself, but when I goofed and put the head on without putting the damn lifters in, man. And I guess I probably wouldn't have goofed like that if I would have put the dang valley cover on right away. Then I would have realized, hey, you can't put the lifters in. But I kept seeing that open hole and just like, I'll just slide the lifters in. Yeah. And I got to cut out the interruption, so yeah, I might have to put the phone to silent and return calls when I can. So anyway, I guess we'll go see what we can get done. Having this thing right here done makes a big difference. So all right, see you in a few. All right, you know, I never know what I'm going to do from day to day. Here we go. This is attempt number 2 for putting this on the truck, but this is not the same one going on the truck. The last one, we got it out to this stage and we got looking. And right here was all smashed in on that one. And this one, smashed in flat. I mean, it was really bad. And the box that it was shipped in wasn't. So they smashed it at the factory and still sent it out. So we put it on. It's fitting better. So we'll get this anchored on. That little air saw worked out great for notching that bottom plastic. I didn't take that off. Got a good fit around that. So there you go. We got her on. Now let's make sure the grill clears, I guess, huh? Oops. Alright. Huh. Clears there, but it don't over here. Okay. Well, we'll switch that bolt around. Otherwise, pretty good gap. About even, so. Alright, I'm going to switch one bolt around. Hey, alright, we're back. I gotta get that stripped down and get it back. I gotta get the water pump here stripped down and return for the core. Yeah, they got a core. Last water pump I bought, they didn't have a core. So now they got cores. Anyway, I thought I'd take it right now. Talk about a couple of things that I've seen that I've gotten questions. I like this phone. I really can start keeping in touch with you guys. Sometimes I reply on the phone, sometimes I haven't. But a couple of questions have been brought up. And they're good questions. And a couple of you asked, thought you're supposed to keep your push rods and rocker arms and all that in order and blah 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 when you work on them. Well, about the only time I try doing that, excuse me, it bugs me. I know, I need to get a haircut. About the only time I worry about keeping that stuff in order is if I'm going to reuse it. And when I found out that the I'm having a Monday on a Tuesday. When I found out the roller lifters, there we go, finally, were no good, I knew I wasn't going to be reusing the cam and lifters, and I kind of, knowing that I was getting a new cam and lifters before this anyway, I wasn't worried about it. Well then, like I said, when I was inspecting those push rods and found the one ends of them were chewed up, I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't worried about it. Everything's going to have to reseat because the valves have been ground, so redone, so everything's been reset, redone, so everything can wear in new. And honestly, for me, over the years, even with the race cars, I never really kept anything in order, and I didn't have any camshaft troubles. So it's kind of one of those things, yeah, it's probably a good thing to keep everything in order, but like on the 5.3 here where everything ended up being totally redone, it's basically starting over, the clock on the motor starting over at 0 again. So that's why I wasn't too worried about that. What was the other question? The white lithium grease, that's just, I've used that for years, and after I started using that stuff, I stopped having I noticed it with my race cars. Once I started using that, I seemed like the pistons wore better. Some race motors I even tore down, and I ended up reusing the main and rod bearings because they showed no wear. None. They mic'd out, they checked out, they were good to go, so I put them back in. Well, I mean, and ran. No, one set of bearings I got like 48 nights out of 48, 50 nights. When I tore it down the second time just to check it out and freshen it up, they still look good, but yeah, that's getting to be enough time on them. I probably could have used them again, but I didn't. I know there were some other questions, but do you think I can think of them right now? But anyway, so yeah. I guess for somebody that's just doing a repair, yes, keep your stuff in order. But if you're going completely through the motor, just throw it in the box, clean them up, inspect them, and replace as needed. So then but I know there's some other questions. God dang it. I can't think of them right now, but anyhow, I guess I forgot we got a chainsaw I could build. While I'm working on waiting on the last couple pieces for this 5.3 to get here. I was like, son of a bee biscuit. And I got another project I'm thinking about starting on, but that'll be on the other camera, and hopefully that camera don't freeze up on me like it's done. Otherwise I'll cry. So I got another project. Oh, where did I set that? Hell no, that'll be when that one gets that'll explain in that video. That looks nice. Anyway, I know I'm forgetting something, and I'm sorry. Anyhow, kids are happy they got their push guard on their pickup. Looked pretty good. Fit a lot better than that first one. That first one must have took a ride across the factory floor. I know I'm forgetting something, but hey, I got the camera. I can turn it back on and talk to you guys then. Anyway, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do today. I guess I don't have to babysit after all. So, kind of lost. It kind of sucks when the parts ain't here. I think I told you guys about that plate. Oh, and here's the other stupid thing. Let's see. It's a genuine GM. And I'll put this out there for anybody. There you go. There is the part number. Because the kit did not come with the seal for this oil galley plug in the back of the block for this thing. I'm like, really? You serious? So yeah, that did not come with it. And for a whopping $8, yeah. It is called plug engine block, I guess. So yeah, if you guys need that, I'll give you a second here. There's the info and the part number again. So yeah, I like how everything's not returnable if you open it. Some they put parts in packages that you can't see, but you're supposed to know they're good before you open it. But you open it up and then find out you got the wrong stuff in there. Anyway, got that. Because I thought, here's the old one, which is, it tells you how dirty the motor was. It's supposed to be white. I was like, that's supposed to be white? Really? But the little O-ring right there, which is cooked hard, we couldn't get it, and it wasn't in the kit. So, and then yeah, and here I decided to go ahead and get the knock sensors, which really freaked me out. Yeah, they're factory original, but they get cooked down in there and then they break too. I didn't realize that one was broke until I looked at them. So, for price versus fixing them now or fixing them later, I guess we'll just put them in now and save them a bunch of money. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I figured out where those go now. Okay, there's my galley plug. And then here's the other thing. I I don't understand. I don't know if these motors are too new and they haven't got them quite figured out or what. But this goes on the oil pan. Nice thick one. This is the same size, but look at how thin it is. I'm like, really? The factory felt it needed this thick aluminum gasket, and it's still spongy. So I'm just going to clean it up. Why that's so thin versus this? Machine shop guy goes, well, that ain't right. And it's exactly the same size, so I'll just put the old one back in. It's on an external piece, so if it does give me fed, I can get to it and fix it. So, alright, I think I've talked long enough. I gotta decide to get going on something and get going on it. So, alright, see you in a bit. I remember what it was now. I know one of you said something about, boy, that's a poor design on GM's part, on the fact that if you got a bad lifter, you got to pull the head and all that. That's when I goofed and put the head on without putting the damn lifters in first. You know, I probably wouldn't have done that if I would have had that plate on. Now I kind of feel like I'm talking about it again, so if I did repeat, I'm sorry. But yeah, that is a kind of a goofy design. I don't know what they were thinking there, so making you pull the head off to fix a lifter. I mean, when you get that far into a motor, you just will pull the damn thing out and rebuild it. Because some people don't think if you grind a lobe off of a cam, that means you got metal filings in the bottom of your oil pan, and the way these oil pans are made, you always got some left on the bottom, so you always got that metal filing left behind in your oil pan. So I guess that's just something for you guys to think about if you chew up a camshaft in your motors. I know a while back somebody asked me about that. You ate up one brand new cam in like 400 miles, the next one only lasted 100 miles, and you grind that stuff up, you're putting metal filings into your motor, so it's got to go somewhere. And since the drain plugs are not perfectly on the bottom of the pan where you can get every last drop out, metal is heavier than the oil. It's always going to stay sitting in there, so that's just a food for thought for you guys too. So yeah, that is a piss poor design, and like I said, if I would have had that lifter valley or the valley cover plate on, I probably would have caught myself and realized, oh, you can't put the lifters in, and would have saved myself a whole bunch of headache. But that's what you get for learning new stuff. I mean, hey, I learned that's a hard lesson to learn, but I definitely won't do it again on the next one. And I now know what to watch for and make sure is with the next one, so I ain't chasing after parts every freaking day. So I guess that's what it was. So alright, and then I just went to put the front galley plug in the 5.3, and the hole itself is 0.629. This plug here was 0.626. 3 thousandths too small. So he's going to try and find the correct one. I thought it was right, but... And he says, yeah, that's got to fit tight, otherwise it's going to flop around and you're going to have problems. So, which is okay. I got to go back down there tomorrow anyway, because the last of the parts are coming in for this tomorrow. So if we don't get the snowstorm they're talking about, please, no snowstorm, please, or the severe weather. The kids were here when they got done with the push cart. They were telling me what they heard on the weather. We could be on the line whether we get snow or tornadoes tomorrow. We don't know. They don't even know. They said checking at noon today, they would have a better idea what's going to happen tomorrow. They're talking like Yankton, South Dakota, 15 inches of snow up there. Whoa! So, yeah. Providing the weather doesn't turn to crap, this motor could be done tomorrow, and maybe I'll get a hold of my buddy that's been helping me. Maybe if the weather's decent, could be going in the Suburban tomorrow night. Oh, and that was the other thing. I know some of you said put it on the engine stand and start it. You know what? I think I said that already. Again, I'm sorry if I repeated. I've been having a heck of a day. My medicine, it's just like, anyway. I would need a standalone computer and all that. I know I said that, so I ain't even going to finish it. I know I said that. Sorry. So, alright. Well, I didn't show you guys the install of the rear cover, but I got it. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure if it was going to work the way I was trying, but it did. So, that's on. And right now I'm getting ready to put the side main bolts in. Now this thing's got bolts all over. This is what I was told to do for these. There's a sealing area right here under the head. I was just told to, oh, not that much. That's more than enough. Yeah, I guess live and learn. That one shouldn't leak. I got all our tools. Anyway, that's what I want to do to those. I want to go through, thread seal these up, get these on, and I'll do one more. Paint it on around the head there. I'm not impacting with this, so alright, I'll get those done and get this cleaned up. So we're getting there, we're getting stuff done. I just wish I could finish the front of the motor, because yeah, that'll be tomorrow. No, I was all excited about that, then I got remembered. I got number 8 rod bearing to replace yet, because you know that's messed up. But in anticipation of bad weather, we got the Suburban up here by the building, so if it does snow, we'll go from there. So, alright. Anyway, yeah, so the 5.3 is at a standstill. Then I ordered that. Not a new one of those coming. I'm going to make me a tool that goes here to hold the flywheel, so I got that temporarily on to get what I need to. And there's a project that's going to go. I'm going to try doing a whole video series on that one and release it later. So I'm getting ready to switch over, because now until I get that bearing half, I can put the after tomorrow I'll be able to put the front of the motor together. But I can't put the oil pan on, because I got to change out that one bearing. So anyway, I guess I'm going to get switched over, and hopefully the other camera continues to work and I won't end up losing this video footage. So alright, with that, I'll talk to you later.